YouTube, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys for subscribing. As always, please like and subscribe. Helps the algorithm out. It's a beautiful day today. Today we're going to talk about YouTube, being successful, and mentorship. Let's get into it. So, YouTube, man, I love YouTube as always. I'm grateful for this platform. Grateful for the opportunities this platform has brought. Grateful for the opportunities other platforms have brought me. I would like to say YouTube is a special one because in 2016 or 2017, I ran into a YouTube video. It was called Eric Thomas, As Bad as You Want to Breathe, or I think it was called As Bad as You Want to Be Successful, something like that, something around those lines. But I mean, I'm sorry, I'm having a little brain fart, but I got some backstory to that. That's why I'm mixing that up a little bit. But anyways, Eric Thomas, As Bad as You Want to Be Successful, if you go on YouTube and type in Eric Thomas success, the video will pop up. But I ran into a video in 2017, and that video single-handedly changed my life. Eric was talking about, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. He was saying a story about basically how this guy, he showed up in a suit, and he was like getting mentored from the salesman guy, and the mentee came to him in a suit, and they went to the beach. And long story short, he was basically drowning him, and then he let him stay there until he couldn't have any more air. And then he brought him up, and then he told him, and he did it 3 times, and he told him, if you want to succeed, you need to be and act like this. In this way, it's like, see how you wanted to get a breath of fresh air no matter what. The one thing you were doing when you were drowning is that you wanted to get a breath of fresh air. Yeah, that's how bad you want it. You need to want to be successful. So, with that story, I learned a lot of things. That video changed my life. It changed the way how I started working and doing things, how I started seeing things, how I started viewing success and viewing my efforts towards success, and viewing my effort towards like, hey, I say I want this in my life. I say I want that, all these accolades, all these things, material things, friends, peers. I want to be respected by my peers, whatever the case might be. It's different between each and any one of us, but as those things popped up in life, I still kept a core. In my core, I'm still a shelter kid, a Section 8, broke, poor, shelter boy, that's raised by a single woman and 3 children. So my hunger to succeed came a lot stronger throughout life, throughout this journey of life that we're going through. And that video really impacted my life. But it's funny because the power of the internet it's crazy, bro. The internet is undefeated. The power of the internet is undefeated, especially how we can get multiple connections around the world not without trying, but basically just a message. You can message anybody in the world, message to message. You can DM, you can make a YouTube video, you can interact with people on YouTube, you can interact with people just through your phone. The phone and internet, we live in a different world nowadays. We live in a powerful world. The phone is a powerful device. So with that being said, over time, me posting, where's my phone? Me posting, a couple of videos about Eric, just saying how much I appreciate his messages that he's gotten, or that he's given to the world and whatnot, and the motivation that he's provided with between all of us and the mass of people. I was able to, between one of my connections, one of my trading friends, Swaggy C, I was able to, who's big on YouTube too, by the way, but check out his trading channel. But um, between two people, I was able to get to Eric Thomas, talk to him and whatnot. And now he's basically my mentor. So anytime I want to send him a message or say something, he'll probably respond back, which is crazy because, keep in mind, I'm still a shelter boy. I'm still a shelter boy, a homeless shelter boy, at my core. So, you know, I messaged him. I said, thanks for changing my life and helping me get after it every chance I get. Thank God it's Monday. He has like a little slogan called "Thank God it's Monday" and some more. And let me share this with you guys though, because this is crazy to me. Like I never even thought I would be able to reach somebody. I don't want to say of this status. I just want to say like, well, I think he has big status, but still like, I don't want to say of that status. It's more like I would never think that the person I'm listening to every day in the mornings, I'm throwing YouTube at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning before my workouts. The person I'm listening to will be able to speak and respond to me. Not that I'm beneath things or above things. Like I've been around the world. I know so many people. I know NBA players. I know famous people. I know other people. I know regular people. It's all good. We're all people. We all bleed. If you cut us, we're all gonna bleed. And plus, I see people as in men. I don't idolize men, so it creates an atmosphere where I can see every person equally, whether they've done bad or good, whether they have status or no status. But it's just crazy to me because it's like this is the power of the internet. This is the power of the world that we live in now. I'm so grateful that we don't live in like ancient times or like slavery times or like even when my mom was moving around and stuff, it was probably like a lot harder. And now, like if you have kids, your kids and us as well, our generation, we have the whole world in our phones. But anyways, I just wanted to share this little quick voice memo he left me, and we just went back and forth for a little bit. But yeah, let me let you guys hear it real quick, and then why is this off? This better not be off, bro. I'm about to slap. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, let me see. Hello, mic test. Oh, we're still good. All right, my bad. Just checking if we're still good. Let's see if you guys listen to this real quick. But I send him a message. It says, I don't know what type of time the world on, but TGIM is like basically like thank God it's Monday. That's like one of his slogans for Mondays and stuff. And that brings me to my last video I made on YouTube. I talked about like changing your mindset on Monday. This kind of like correlates on why I kind of started changing my mindset and whatnot. But check this voice memo out. See if you guys like it. Let me share it with you guys. Man, you changed your whole life, King. I just stood on the sideline and gave you that fuel. I'm gonna run that back, and I said something after too. I'm gonna play both of them real quick. Hold on. Man, you changed your whole life, King. I just stood on the sideline and gave you that fuel. Nah, bro, that's crazy, man. I appreciate that, but I listen to some of the stuff on, besides everything on YouTube, I listen to some of the stuff on iCloud, Apple Music and stuff too. It's amazing, and I'm, you know, I'm acquaintance of Swaggy C a little bit because I do trading and stuff too. So I saw what you did with that pair too, with you guys, collabing, being a mentor and stuff, man. I need something just like that, by the way. But nah, this is crazy, man. I appreciate you, man. Blessings, man. Blessings to you and your family. Happy Easter. See, right there, I just shot my shot real quick. I'm like, yo, you're mentoring one of my friends who makes millions monthly, which is insane. I'm not even gonna get into that, but anywho, one of my friends that makes millions a month. So I shot my shot, boom. And this is the world we live in. If you want something, like I want mentorship from Eric Thomas. I gotta DM him. I gotta make videos regarding his messages or things that he does. You know, I gotta show him that I'm tapped in. I gotta support. You know, and this is the world we live in. We can manifest any situation that we want. We can manifest ourselves into the place we want to live at. We can manifest ourselves into the car we want to drive. We can manifest ourselves to the life we want to be living. So, yeah, let me share this other message with you guys, and then we'll stop talking about Eric Thomas and get to the next point. You know, plus, I come from an immigrant family, only, or first generation. So I'm the first one born out here. And because of my family crossing, you know, whatnot. So definitely believe in God and Him doing things behind doors that you wouldn't even imagine. And I feel like, you know, since I had got that belief or seen things happen, miracles, or God work His hand, you know, over humans, I understand your whole message. You know, I understand purpose. I understand, you know, what that is. Like, God's before any human mind or heart, like, easily. You know, it might seem impossible, like you're saying. You say about the how, you know, you don't know how the heck it's going to happen or things happen, but in God we trust, and that's it. That's really it. He's in charge of everything. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys because, you know, I just want to show you guys that anything is possible. Um, you know, you can get to any person, any soul in this world that you put your mind to. You know, you can reach anybody. Anybody's touchable. I wanted to make this quick video too because I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know if I'm gonna have the chance to make this video right now. It's 10:20, and I got one of my bros who played. He played basketball in the Cape Verde when the Cape Verde League first boomed over there in Africa. He was in Seattle and he made his way over there, and he hooped over there, and then he went a couple places, and now he's back in Washington. So I'm gonna go pick him up at the airport. He's supposed to land at 9:50, so I'm late. I'm like, hey, should I finish this? Should I make a video real quick before I leave, or should I just leave and be on time? But I'm here, like I said I would be. You know, consistency pays. So you know, I hope you guys enjoyed today's message. I hope you guys got something from today's little message that I just put out. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube. Watch my last video where I talked about God's message and Monday motivation. I'm here dropping videos every day at 3:30 p.m., 3 to 4 p.m., depending on when the video wants to load or not. I appreciate you guys just tapping in with me for a couple of minutes. I hope that story, you guys got some value from that little tiny story, that little example I gave of my life. Yeah, man, keep going, keep getting after it. Anything's possible, man. Um, yeah, trust in God, not in men. I'm out.